Micah 7, 5 and 6. Do not put your faith in a companion. Do not put your trust in a confidential friend. From her who is lying in your bosom, guard the openings of your mouth. For a son is despising a father, a daughter is rising up against her mother, a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. A man's enemies are the men of his household. So that's the first one. And then we're going to go to Luke 12:52 through 53. So this is the Micah is the prophecy that Jesus is referring to when he says this. And so from now on, there will be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2 and 2 against 3. They will be divided, father against son and son against father, mother against daughter and daughter against her mother, mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. So what those verses are telling me is that the reason those things are happening to people is because when you're not willing to call out somebody, or when people aren't willing to hear that they're doing something wrong, and instead of having to hear that they're doing something wrong or being reprimanded, it's not like you can reprimand an adult, but when they don't want to hear that, their knee-jerk reaction is to cut people off. And I think that's why it's such a plague today on why so many people are going no contact with family members. They want grace, but they're not willing to give grace to anybody else. And they don't want to hear about anything they're doing wrong. They only want to tell everybody else what they're doing wrong. Nothing's ever their problem, their fault, their responsibility. It's always somebody else's fault, somebody else's responsibility, somebody else's actions made them do this or forced them to do this. And people are forgetting how to look introspectively at themselves and take their own responsibility in their lives.